Right, let's get the latest on another parastatal. We return to our top story. Eskom tonight dismissing claims that it's blocked a probe by National Treasury. The investigation deals with a controversial contract linked to the Gupta family. Response now from Kenneth Brown, who speaks for the National Treasury. Mr. Brown, good evening to you and welcome. This is becoming more and more confusing by the hour. We've just got a statement from Eskom saying it's shocked and perplexed by National Treasury and that it has been responding to all of your requests. Is Eskom lying?
Look here, Jeremy, it's a pity that one state institution might talk about the other state institution as well. Let me put it blatantly clear. Eskom is lying. We can release letters that they have written to us asking for extension, for example, on our report. We have written letters to them where we say to them we want certain information there. So we haven't received basically many of the things that we wanted basically from Eskom to conclude the work that we're busy with here.
What is the key information, Mr. Brown, that you're currently seeking from Eskom that it is refusing to provide?
There are two in the main. Number one, we have worked on information that we got from Eskom relating to many of the coal contracts related to Eskom. So we got all the documents related to that. We interrogated the documents, and then we got to some coal contracts that were problem, which was the Tegeta one. Then we drew up a detailed report for them. And then we gave them our findings, and we said, okay, present these findings to your board and respond to us so that we can finalize the thing, and then you guys can gradually take corrective action to that. We wrote to them, I think it was in May, if my memory serves me correctly, and they asked us, in fact, we gave them a deadline of the middle of May. They wrote to us and asked us for an extension. We gave them a 30-day extension to solve the internal issues and to get it basically to the board. We've asked them on a number of times how far that is. We haven't heard from them. Then secondly, another issue related to this is we wanted to get a sense of how much payments has been made to Tegeta on their coal contracts, because there was quite a bit of speculation actually around some of these payments that Eskom has been paying in advance, etc. And we wanted to ascertain whether that indeed is the truth or not. And then we wrote to them indicating to them that, look here, please provide us with the systems-generated payments that they've made basically to Tegeta, and to give us the invoices that Tegeta has basically submitted to them. Up to this hour, we haven't received anything from them.
Well, let's talk about the deadline issue, Mr. Brown, that you raise. Again, I refer to Eskom's statement, if I can. You talk about a deadline of the 30th of April. Eskom turns around and says, we therefore think it is neither unreasonable that our board will have considered responses to the 172-page document by the end of September 2016. So, patently, you're suggesting you're not aware of this. Eskom says, well, it's going to give you the information come the end of next month.
I don't know where the 172-page document come from. I haven't seen a 172-page document.
I'm referring to the statement.
Yes, the document that we have is really succinct and basically to the point related to that. And the fact that they've written to us in May, indicating to us that, look at, we need to give them time. I mean, for a parastatal like this, that manages billions of rands of contracts, that has got complicated tenders, do you tell me they can't dissect 170, even if they say it's a 172-page document that is of strategic importance actually for them? You say, so it's just absurd what they're actually talking about there.
So why do you think Eskom is trying to block you then?
I don't know. And part of our job is actually to assist them if there's any wrongdoing in anything, or if there's any contract that can be better negotiated, is for us to assist them. So I really don't know why they're blocking the whole thing.
In terms of the money, Mr. Brown, I mean, obviously you're concerned that there might be alleged impropriety here involved. What sort of amount do you think we're talking about?
Look here, I mean, some of the whistleblowers that basically came to us indicated that there's about a 1.3 billion rand advance payment that was made by Eskom to Tegeta. So it's for them to refute that. It's for them to give us information so that we can report back to whoever and say, no, but the information that you gave us is not correct. So if they don't have anything to hide, why don't they just make the information available. It's, by the way, it's for public record. The thing that people think we can just hide anything that we do, that's absurd. Not when it comes to taxpayers' money.
What's your next move?
Well, the minister, the minister wrote to the Minister of Public Enterprises a week or two ago related to that. So we will see in terms of how we deal with this thing in line with the Intergovernmental Relations Act and system to basically resolve this matter. Yeah. But there will be high-level interaction with Eskom to ensure that they give us the information. By the way, we need to prepare a report for Parliament. Let me refresh many of the viewers' memory here. Parliament, as part of the equity conversion injection and part of a guarantee that was actually authorized by Parliament, Parliament gave certain preconditions that Eskom needs to adhere to. Part of that has got to do on supply chain and how they manage their contracts, basically there. So all that we will be doing, if we don't get even cooperation from Eskom, we will compile a report and we will give this report to Parliament because it is expected from us actually to do that.
Just very quickly, failing that, is there legal recourse? Could we see one state entity taking the other to court?
Well, that would be the last resort. Indeed, there is legal recourse in terms of Section 6 of the PFMA. The Treasury has got particular powers to intervene for non-compliance of any government entity in terms of how they implement the PFMA or any other financial regulation or legislation there. That is last resort if we can't resolve this particular impasse.
Kenneth Brown, speaking for the National Treasury, he is the Chief Procurement Officer.